Welcome back to Masters World's Strongest Man Championship 2013. I'm Nick Aldis.
And I'm Matt Bell, and we've got a really exciting day of competition to look forward to. The Lithuanian lump and Tonisar Brutus leading the pack, but to be honest, the pack's pretty evenly spread at the moment, so the game is still anyone's.
Absolutely, but before we get stuck in, let's take a look at how we got here.
But a Brutus already up and has the car rolling on the second revolution, sprints to the line, and that's beaten the time of Chad Coy. 34.76 seconds, and that's 2 wins out of 2 for the man from Lithuania. But what a performance for the man from Canada. 45 meters and then some. He moves into first place in the Haugen stone. But odd Haugen appearing impervious to any discomfort that he is feeling. Chad Coy continuing his exhortations to encourage odd Haugen. He's approaching the minute mark in this deadlift hold for time. Over the minute mark now. What a remarkable performance from the vice grip Viking.
It's only fitting that in a battle of legends that we have the most legendary event in all of Strongman. It's the Stones of Strength.
And here to explain more to us is world's 4-time strongest man, Magnus von Magnusson. It looks like you've just come from the rehearsals for the stage musical version of the Patrick Swayze classic Roadhouse.
How did you know?
Just the muscle tee.
Well, the Stones of Strength. 5 stones, 85 kilos, up to 145 kilos, loaded onto platforms. The fastest time wins on this one.
It's the Stones of Strength.
Well, Etienne Nelson's problems continued in this, his first Masters World's Strongest Man event. He failed to lift a single stone in the Stones of Strength challenge. Ben France got 3 objects into position in just under 40 seconds, but he would have hoped for more.
From Ireland, Kevin
So Kevin Murray in position ahead of this Stones of Strength event, currently down in 7th place after 4 completed events. Gregor Pesce, one of the heaviest athletes in the competition at 145 kilograms. So this, a real contrast in terms of athletes. Murray will perhaps have the edge in mobility, but in terms of sheer body weight and possibly brute strength, this could well go in favour of Pesce. Both up to the plinth, but Pesce, well, so much tagging he can't get the stone away from his t-shirt. Finally gets stone number 1 in position. That was 85 kilograms. Now the load is 100. Kevin Murray with a slight advantage, but Pesce hot on his heels now as he returns to retrieve stone number 3. Being encouraged by the crowd as he approached the plinth, and look at the speed with which Pesce got that 3rd stone up into position. 90-second time limit on this particular event. Pesce just adjusting the straps that he's choosing to employ. Kevin Murray with duct tape and tacky around his wrists and forearms, and muscles up stone number 4, 130 kilograms, and now it's the daddy, 145 kilos. Pesce drops the 130 kilogram ball, and that appears to have taken an awful lot out of him. There's 20 seconds remaining for both of these athletes. Kevin Murray trying to get stone number 5 up onto the plinth. He's getting his arms around it. Look at how that back is working. Now going to drive up from the legs. Can he get the grip? He's going to be timed out. So his score will be registered from where stone number 4 was placed. But what a fantastic effort by one of the lightest athletes in the competition.
That was an awesome performance, and I mean, the people here are firmly behind you. How do you feel?
Good. Good.
It's Battle of the Bandanas. What's going on here? World's Strongest Pirate?
That's my lucky bandana.
That's awesome.
My sister Tracy gave it to me as a present, so a few years ago, so I always wear it.
That's awesome.
Keeps the sweat out of the eyes as well.
Well done.
Okay, thanks.
Well, this promises to be a terrific matchup between 2 familiar strongmen. Familiar from the North American strongman circuit. Chad Coy, currently in 4th place. Mike Saunders, 2nd overall after a really consistent run over the 4 completed events so far. Almost identical, these two athletes, in terms of stature. 5'11" Chad Coy, 6 foot Mike Saunders, 120 kilograms is the Lionheart Chad Coy. 123 kilos is Mike Saunders. They've done really well in events where dynamism is at a premium, but this a test of both dynamism and strength. The third ball weighing in at 115 kilograms, up into position for both men, neck and neck as they go for ball number 4. And they're still tied. Absolutely nothing between them. And the crowd here in Belfast being treated to a terrific show between these two strongmen. And there's still absolutely nothing in it. It's up into position. Coy raises his arms. Saunders raises his arms. Who will get the win? A terrific time. All 5 stones up onto the plinth. 42.30 seconds. We've got a photo finish. Well, the referees and judges in consultation, because it's going to take a really discerning eye to determine the victory in that particular event. Saunders in position now. Coy still getting there, and it's Saunders who raises his arms in victory. He'll get the win, but how tight was that? Less than half a second between the two men.
It's like the ice hockey and the Olympics all over again. The USA and Canada in a nail biter. There was hundredths of a second in it, but Mike, you got yours in the holder, I mean, hundredths of a second before Chad. What a great contest.
Well, you know, that's what competing is all about. You know, that was probably one of my most amount of pleasure in a run of stones in my whole season this year with Chad. I knew he's a good stone lifter. I knew he could do all 5. So he just had to go fast. If I wouldn't have been with Chad, I probably wouldn't have had the same time.
It's an interesting point. I was going to ask you that, Chad. I think that might be the closest contest I've ever seen in Strongman. And when you know that it's that close, does it spur you on to go?
Oh, you know what? We've been competing together for like 5 years in the North Americans, and Mike's a great stone lifter. I knew it was going to be a race. You can't make any mistakes, and honestly, I didn't make one. I don't think he made one. I think it was a perfect run for both of us.
It was a perfect run.
I mean, we were going.
Yeah, perfect.
I think we both deserve first position.
It was
awesome,
fun.
awesome
Yeah.
stuff, guys.
All right, thanks a lot.
Well, Chad Coy and Mike Saunders producing almost flawless runs during the Stones of Strength. How can the first place leader after 4 completed events respond? Antanas Brutus taking on the vice grip Viking, Odd Haugen. But speed, of course, a crucial component in the course of this event, and Brutus gets to the first stone in a hurry, pulls it up onto his shoulder. Tiny little stutter steps towards the line. Haugen just struggling to get into position, and Brutus has got real problems. The stone dropping to the matting, and that has cost him valuable time. Finally gets it into position now, but already Haugen getting stone number 2 in place. Brutus going to have some ground to make up if he hopes to maintain his grip on first place, and one has to suspect that that has gone now. But just look at Odd Haugen motoring away to complete the 3rd stone, and again the grip and technique of Antanas Brutus going awry. Finally gets stone number 3 in position now, but Odd Haugen has stolen a march. Muscles up ball number 4. Now 40 seconds in an effort to get the 5th stone up into position. This would be a phenomenal effort from a man who is 63 years of age. Time still on his side, encouraged by the crowd. Brutus, it's as though he can hardly believe what he's seeing, but Haugen fighting to get it over the lip of the plinth. 15 seconds to go. Can he regroup, or has he called it a day? Brutus now with a chance to complete the set. 7 seconds remaining, but no, it's not to be. So 4 stones completed for both of these athletes, with another terrific duel for this crowd here in Belfast. But how significant will the grip problems encountered by Brutus prove to be in his challenge for top spot?
How does a 63-year-old do that?
You just practice and you stay in shape.
That was an amazing performance. You got all 4 stones up. Well, you got 4 stones up. That last one just evading you there.
Yeah. I figured I beat him on the 4, so
Yeah.
so I had him.
I think so.
And I couldn't beat the other 2. They were fast.
Oh, it's a tough contest. There's some really strong guys here. Antanas.
No,
I think that kind of says it all.
Lost
Losing grip on your
Yes,
arms.
yes.
Yeah. You got 4 stones.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes.
Can you do 5? You can do 5? Can you do 5? I'll take that as a yes. And Tannis Bandanes and Odd Haugen. Wow. Thank you.
Well, what a terrific event we were treated to during the Stones of Strength. Mike Saunders taking first place from Chad Coy by less than half a second. Odd Haugen continuing his remarkable run, 3rd place for the man from Norway. And how has that affected the leaderboard? Well, it is now Mike Saunders, the man from Canada who has moved into sole ownership of top spot, relegating Antanas Brutus to 2nd. Odd Haugen still in the podium position.